The ketogenic diet. What is the ketogenic diet? The ketogenic system, as its name is clear, is derived from ketone, which is an alternative source of energy in the body instead of carbohydrates, which represent the main source of energy for most people, and fat is the main source of ketone, which will be the body's fuel during this system. Ketones can be obtained by reducing carbohydrates in our diet and replacing them with healthy fats, in addition to reducing the number of meals eaten per day. Instead of eating 4 meals a day, it is preferable to eat only 2 meals, and each meal is rich in healthy fats, which will give you a feeling of satiety for as long as possible. This is why the ketogenic diet is often combined with intermittent fasting to get the best results. Keto Calories and Macros Calculator. Keto Diet. As previously mentioned, the ketogenic diet depends mainly on fats instead of carbohydrates in order to produce ketones, so any food that contains high levels of healthy fats and in return has low or no carbohydrates is a suitable option for those who follow the keto diet. Among the most popular and available foods on the keto diet are 1. Eggs. It is considered a basic and indispensable meal for everyone who follows the keto diet for 2 reasons. The first is that eggs are abundant, affordable and accessible to everyone, and the second is that eggs contain good proportions of healthy fats in addition to protein. It is preferable to eat from 2 to 4 eggs a day, and it will not cause any problems for you, especially if you adopt farm eggs, or what is known as local chicken eggs. 2. Fish. Salmon is an ideal choice because it contains high levels of omega-3, and sardines are also a good choice. 3. Vegetables. Vegetables are an essential component and large quantities of them must be eaten, and here it is advised to gradually increase the amount until you get used to it. Other foods that are indispensable. 4. Meat. 5. Chicken. 6. Peanut butter. 7. Nuts. 8. Apple cider vinegar. 9. Coffee and tea. 10. Avocado, another ideal option for rich and healthy fats. 11. Cheese manufactured naturally. Benefits. When we talk about the benefits of the ketogenic diet, we are talking about the benefits of ketones, which have innumerable benefits on the level of a person's physical health and even psychological, as will be mentioned in the following. 1. Reducing the feeling of hunger if appropriate foods are eaten in appropriate quantities. 2. Increase the rate of energy in the body. 3. Reducing the insulin level that most people suffer from high because of their dependence on glucose for a long time in addition to eating continuously and at frequent intervals throughout the day. 4. Following the keto diet helps greatly to solve the problem of insulin resistance, which may cause diabetes and high blood pressure at a later time. 5. Reducing liver fat. 6. Finally, burning fat and losing weight faster than any other diet, especially fat accumulated in the abdominal area, which is often formed in this area due to insulin resistance. On the other hand, ketones are considered a food source that favors the brain and heart compared to glucose, which reflects positively on them and among its benefits. Improve heart health and reduce blood pressure. Mood improvement. Increase the perception rate. The harms of keto. Keto damage is a temporary symptom as a result of the emergency change that occurs within the body as a result of the body's transition from relying on carbohydrates to using fats as the first and main source to provide the body with the energy it needs to perform its daily activities. Except 1. Dizziness. The reason behind this is a decrease in sodium due to the loss of a large amount of fluid in the body. To avoid this, it is advised to eat more salt and water. 2. Constipation. It may be due to eating large amounts of meat or cheese, especially unnatural cheeses, or because you are not used to eating large amounts of vegetables. 3. Fatigue. As a result of vitamin B1 deficiency, nutritional yeast is an ideal option in this case. 4. Hunger. If you feel hungry between meals, you need to increase the percentage of fat in one meal so that you can withstand until the time of the next meal without problems. Other symptoms: muscle pain, headache, abdominal and back pain, rash, stomach acidity. It is worth noting that a person may experience some or all of these symptoms or may not affect him at all, due to the extent of his commitment to eating healthy food and the extent of his addiction to sugars before following the keto diet. We welcome your opinions and we are always ready to answer your questions.